Hi, I'm Sarah Kurtz with BodyInsights.com. I'm going to talk with you about the difference between purpose and passion. Now, most people think that discovering their life's purpose is the same as discovering their passion. They think if they find the one thing that they were born to do, that they most want to do, that all of life will come more alive for them. They'll be more excited, they'll have traction, they'll have a reason to get up in the morning, and that they'll basically be happy. Now, there is truth that discovering your life's purpose does bring a lot of joy and excitement. This excitement is short-lived without cultivating passion independent of it. I define passion as an emotional quality. It's a state of being that you cultivate actively every day. You can't find one thing that will make you passionate. As soon as you find something that does, you'll start to lose interest in that thing and start looking for something else to bring passion to your life. It's the same phenomenon as what happens when two people fall in love. You meet someone and there's an excitement there and a feeling of, yes, I found someone. But then if you start to make your happiness dependent on the relationship and expect the relationship to work on its own without you doing anything to bring joy to it or to create a sense of newness or aliveness to it, it will become stale and boring and you'll start to lose interest and you'll start to think there might be someone else that's better for me out there. Same thing happens with purpose. You find something, you love it, you get really excited about it, and then it gets boring. If it gets dull, it gets to be like, well, I'm doing that the same as I do every day. It can happen with anything, no matter how in love with it you are with it to begin with. In order to create passion in your life, you have to cultivate it as its own unique quality. It's being excited about life for the sake of being excited about life. It's finding joy in doing a multitude of things, not just one thing. It's that you have always wanted to paint, so you start taking an art class. You've always wanted to go roller skating or dancing or just doing something silly. It's doing things that bring liveliness to your life as a method of enjoying life. Then, what you do for a living, because you are a passionate person, you have a passionate livelihood. You are joyful about going to work. As far as purpose goes and discovering that and unlocking that in your life, that's getting to know yourself. That's an internal process. That's what's the difference do you make when you show up in a room? What is coming through you that no one else can bring to the table? It's a very important aspect, and it's really important and good that people look for it. But looking at for it as an answer to your self-happiness it's a wild goose chase. It doesn't work that way. But looking to it to say, who am I really? What do I really do? What do I really bring? That's a really deep personal journey. That's spiritual. There's a new quality to that then. Then when you're looking for your purpose as a way of giving more to the world, of being more of yourself, of being more present, of being more engaged, then whatever it is you're doing, it becomes, how can I express this better in the world? And then there is no one thing that does it. You can do it through, to use myself as an example, I came to recognition as being my purpose, the thing that I could name that I did that came through me in everything I do. It was the thing that made me excited about any project I've ever had in my life, was being able to give recognition to others, to help them see themselves in a way where they could accept themselves better and recognize what was stopping them and how to move through it. I got very excited about doing that. And then the multitude of things that I do are all answering that question, how can I do this better? How can I show people to themselves in a way that they can really transform, really change, really shift the thing that stops them? I'm very excited and very passionate about doing that. But the passion is something that I cultivate. The purpose is the thing that I hone it in toward. For example, my purpose is recognition. It's the signature quality of the divine that I bring into the world. I came to that word recognition through an intense personal process of meditation, where I looked at what it is that's coming through me when I interact with people and give to them. I then looked at all the things that I like to do in my life and all the ways that's coming through, and I lined up my career with the thing that seemed to best match that energy as a vessel for expressing it. So I do body work, I do counseling, I do the psychic readings, which you can read about on my website. I write articles, I'm doing YouTube videos. Anything that really speaks to me and lines up for me that feels like a way for me to express recognition, I do. I've done it in theater, I've done it in cleaning houses, I've done it in a multitude of jobs that I've had in my life. What I'm doing now is it's simplifying. It's saying, okay, this is what I do. What's the best vessels for its expression? I'm looking at what my talents are, what comes naturally to me, what doesn't come naturally to me. I was never born with a talent for singing, but I started taking singing lessons because I wanted to discover more of myself and what else I could do. And that power of recognition is fed by me stretching myself, by me doing something because it interests me. Not everything I do in the expression of my purpose is about making money, but it's all about cultivating my aliveness, my presence in the world. In doing that, I grow my passion. And my passion, anything that feeds your aliveness, your sense of being, that will feed your passion. That will give you energy. So in that respect, I do martial arts. I do dancing. I'm starting to take piano lessons now. I'm doing a lot of things simply for the joy of discovering what it's like to do them. I'm not doing it on those things. I'm not doing them to try and express this great recognition power that I have. I'm doing it because I love it, because it's fun. And then I'm giving myself joy and energy and this kind of juiciness to life that I can then bring to my work and bring that every day, so that then I am creating a passionate lifestyle for myself. And I'm creating passion in my work so that what I do for people, what I do for money is always exciting. It's always new. It's always interesting, but it's not dependent on the thing I'm doing making me happy. It's the getting the joy out of life, getting the joy out of myself, bringing it forward. That's what's making me happy. The things that I do, that's answering that question of how can I express this great, amazing gift that I have more fully, more clearly, in a way that more people can see it, more people can receive it, because it feels so good to give. And then there's how can I create passion in my life? How can I create more joy in my life? And that's a whole other set of things that I do. But they feed each other. It becomes a loop of doing things that give me joy and passion so I can feed them into giving to others. And that then feeds my creativity, and it becomes an ever-expanding loop. I hope this makes sense. I hope you find this interesting. And if you're interested in more, please check out my website. I have the top 5 secrets to activating your life purpose. The difference between purpose and passion, is in there. And you can also look, I have life purpose activation classes and other offerings and books that you can find at bodyinsights.com. Thank you.